Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Experience Collector here, Ryan Worthington, back with another video for you. Today, I saw on X that Bobby Jenks, who was the closer for the 2005 White Sox World Series championship team, passed away on July 4th. And it really took me back into the past. I was 13 years old when the White Sox won the World Series, the Chicago White Sox, in 2005. And that was a really good year for me. I watched them religiously that year all the way up until the playoffs in the World Series when they won. And Bobby Jenks was on the mound they were um, when they had got their final out in the fourth game of the World Series to sweep the Houston Astros. And it took me back to the past, and I started then, instead of focusing on the good, to think of my regrets in the past and some things that I've said and done, actions I've taken that I shouldn't have taken, not only when I was a teenager and a child, but when I was an adult too. And I'm not going to mention all the things. I've done that in tons of videos in the past, talked about that kind of stuff. But it just reminds me to take care of your mental health. If you're on meds, take meds. If you're um, going through stuff, you just gotta be kind to yourself and be kind to others. And that's the lesson from my past, is to be kind to others and respectful to others no matter what. Like I said in the previous video, the previous vlog that I did, always treat people like it's your last encounter that you're ever going to have with them, because you never know what's going to happen, and you want to have the heart of gold and be remembered as a wonderful, loving, kind person, and not as somebody who's a jerk. So, yeah, it's been kind of a whirlwind day. Like Bobby Jenks, I've had a lot of ups and downs in life. He got his ups early when he won. I think it was his rookie year when he won, at least his first year pitching in the majors, when he won the World Series. And I'm sure he went through lots of up and downs in life. He died in Portugal, which I thought was interesting. Um, Again, I don't know what he was doing there, but that was interesting. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. So don't be too hard on yourself when you're regretting the past, because you did the best you could at the time, and you don't really know what you're doing at the time, but you gain wisdom from your mistakes, and that's what you got to do, is continue to learn from your mistakes and grow. So, um, and then you just got to use those mistakes and what you learn to shape your future into something that you want. And that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, what I want to do with my life and what I want to do in life. Because I'm in kind of this limbo phase where I don't know what I want to do, and I'm kind of like feel stuck or something. So it helps me to make these videos. It's very nice and good for me to talk with you guys on here and just share my knowledge and information and what I have, what I'm dealing with, things like that on these videos. Um, and I'd also like to share some of my experiences that I've had lately. I had a wonderful 4th of July with my family. Just spending it at my parents' house, eating good food, talking, and having fun. I got to see some family members that I hadn't seen in a long time, which is really nice. I've still been playing Stardew Valley. I know I stopped uploading videos like I said I was going to. I'm not doing gaming videos on here anymore because I lose track of all the series that I start and stuff like that. And I was just doing random gaming videos and stuff like that. And I wanted to be known more as a vlog channel from now on that talks about my experiences and stuff like that, rather than showcases them through recorded gaming videos and gameplay. But I'm still playing Stardew Valley. I'm on winter now of year 4, and I'm really enjoying that. Um, and I'm doing some classes for some personal stuff that I'm going through to try and make my life better, and that's been really helpful. Um, Still trying to quit nicotine. Some things I'm looking forward to in the future are the Return to Silent Hill film that's coming out next year, the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 that's coming out next year, even though there's not a trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 yet. Blade Runner 2099. They're starting. I think they're filming that right now, so I'm looking forward to that because I'm a big Blade Runner fan. And tomorrow, or maybe later tonight after this, I'm going to start the video game Clair Obscur Expedition 33. So I'm looking forward to starting that, because I've owned it for a few months now, but haven't gotten around to it because I've just been doing other various things. What are some other experiences I've enjoyed? Um, I tried the new Mountain Dew Baja Cabo Citrus, which is really good. Um, Really enjoyed that. I tried the adobo ranch from Chipotle. That was good, not great. I kind of liked it. I had like half of it left over, and I put it on a burger instead of the Chipotle. Like you're supposed to have used it with the Chipotle food, but I ended up putting mine in a burger bun, and that was really good. So it was good, but it wasn't great. I probably wouldn't pay the 75 cents for it again because I got the first time for free, and then I wouldn't willingly pay 75 cents for it. But it was worth trying. Um, I've enjoyed just spending time with my family and you know, doing whatever we do with them, just talking, hanging out, being with my parents, being with my sister and brother-in-law and my nephew, um, just catching up with family. In the previous video, I mentioned that I had someone pass in my family, and I got to see a lot of family members I hadn't seen in a long time because of that too. That was back in June, and it was good to see them. And of course, it's hard when you're dealing with the loss of a loved one. But um, I know that that person is in a better place now, and uh, they're resting their soul and living in eternal peace and joy. Um, and what are some other things I wanted to talk about? um, the Nintendo Switch 2 release. I don't think I've talked about that yet on my YouTube channel. I'm a big fan of Nintendo Switch 1. Um, and I played a lot of games on that. My favorite game on that was probably Pokemon Violet. And there's a Switch 2 upgrade that just came out for that, which is really cool, which improves the performance and frame rate and stuff like that. Um, but Mario Kart World came out for that. I think people were being way too hard in that game. It's looks really good to me. I think it's a really cool concept to have an open world Mario Kart game and racing game like that. Um, and I'm also looking forward to Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm not going to be able to play the Switch 2 for a long time because I can't afford it right now. But because the minimum is like $450 for the console, if you can find one. And I won't be able to get that for a while. But when I do, I'm going to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I was a big fan of Mario Odyssey, and that was made by the Mario Odyssey team, development team. And uh, it looks like a really creative, fun game that they did with Donkey Kong Bonanza too, and they incorporated a lot of great ideas into it based off the trailers and gameplay shown so far, and the showcases and Nintendo Directs and stuff like that. I What else am I looking forward to? There's so many things. I'm going to start reading a book called Experiential Billionaire soon, which you can find on Amazon if you just type in Experiential Billionaire. I forget who it's by right now because I don't have the book on me at hand. I'm not in my apartment. I'm at my parents' house, and the book is at my apartment. But it's how it shows you and helps you to live a life where you're experiencing all these wonderful things all the time, which is the goal of this channel and one of the reasons why I have this channel. And I figured that couldn't do anything but help me. And the bare minimum, it's like Oscar Wilde said: if shoot for the stars, even if you miss your line, or shoot for the moon, even if you miss your line among the stars. And that's what I plan to do in life. I'm gonna aim for have as many great experiences as possible, even if they're larger in the smallest of ways, smallest of experiences, just as eating like a burger or some good food that I like or something. I'm gonna enjoy my life no matter what, and I'm not gonna let anything pass me by. So I plan to start reading that soon. I'm not doing the read alouds for books anymore because I started a lot of those and never finished them. And I'm not someone who goes back and deletes their videos ever, at least with this current iteration of my channel. So I'm just leave those up, and you guys can check out the books if you want to check them out. Maybe I just introduce them to you, and you decide you want to read them for yourself. But I'm doing good. I was not in a good place mentally for a few hours at some points today, at certain random increments of the day, but just regretting the past. But I'm doing better now, and I feel at peace and calm, a great sense of serenity. Um, and I wish you all well, and I thank you for joining me. And I will see you in the next video. It was good to make a longer video this time and catch up with everybody and talk about my life. I was going through some personal things, that's why I didn't post for like over a month. And I'm not going to mention what those personal things are. Those of you that know what I was going through, but I'm better now and all things are good. So, peace, love, and joy to you. I'm the Experience Collector here, Ryan Whittington. Sayonara.